Hello you, it's me, and I welcome you to this stream of consciousness. Today I want to talk about the spiritual side of awakening. So you may ask, what is changing when you awake? Because it is a shift in perspective, and do you see more, or what is this all about? And the answer to this question is yes and no. So yes, you see beyond things and through things and into things. But you're not seeing more in a sense of a tree is still a tree, a stone is still a stone, car is still a car, you know. And the reason why this side gets much stronger, why you develop the ability or you uncover this ability, is because pre-awakening you have been under a veil. It's like a veil was over your head, over your brain, which hindered your discernment and your understanding and your confidence and probably self-esteem too. Because the key component is intuition. So intuition gets much stronger, gets activated, and you learn to trust intuition in order to see through things. And it's also awareness, and we are on the stream of consciousness, so it's also a conscious thing. So where to begin? Let's begin with that tree right here in front of me. Now on a spiritual level, you know, you need to be aware, and it is that reflection of the world. The world is mirrored in your brain, and you are aware that this is a living being. It was coming from a small seed, and all the cells are coming from the seed, and it's one entity. This oak is one entity. It's a being that has to be respected. It's not just an object, not just a piece of wood. I could make something from it. It's worth so much money. No. It's something on my level. See what I'm saying? And this actually applies to everything that you encounter. As soon as it enters your consciousness, it gets created in the spirit world, you know. So there is this level to it. As soon as you have awareness, understanding, and the more understanding you have over the world, over insights, the more substance it gets. And where is the veil coming from that hindered you? In the video yesterday, my last video about awakening, I told you that it is like you are sleeping, and the whole situation that you are in before awakening, it holds you in the place. Everybody wants you to sleep, wants the veil to stay where it is, because there will be people using you. And for me, there is not a big difference in using and abusing. It's just in details. And so your boss If you are in a 9-to-5 job, if you're employed, your boss does not want you to earn enough money to make your own big steps, big business, having freedom. He don't want you to have free time to think for yourself, to get ideas how you could make a better life. The family unit you're in, probably, not always, but probably, I'm not talking about children, never talking about children when I say this. I mean your wife it can be your brother, it can be your parents. Nobody wants you to wake up. They want you to stay in the place you are. Some of them, even your friends, whatever, they might want you not to perform better than themselves because they feel so comfortable as long as you stay in the place you are, not outgrowing them. Because some people think life is a competition, They lack a certain knowledge because life is actually not a competition. But they want to drag you to that level of thinking. So, everybody wants you to stay sleeping and maintain that way so they can keep on using you. And you will already in this phase have like clues, or you will already see through things, but they will quickly put you back to sleep and say, oh no, you're not right, that's not true, you must be tripping, or your boss, let's say you're making a contract, and as soon as you sign that contract, he might stop communicating with you, and then you're caught. You just perform, and if you are a personality that likes to perform and you understand life is not a competition, you just compete with yourself. So you improve every day and you want to be better tomorrow than yesterday. Then you will perform on a high level, and you will outperform most people around you without even trying. You're not competing with them, and they will also feel threatened by that. Yes, and all these things, they help your boss, your family, but not you, because what you get in return is not enough, not what you deserve. Okay? And yesterday in the other video I told you there are certain triggers that can trigger your waking up. It can be suffering you're going through, the abuse gets too much. It can be a certain very dense, small information that suddenly helps you to unlock to analyze the whole situation you're in. And at that point, you cannot take it anymore. And a lot of things will happen. The awakening goes in waves. Like you wake up and then you wake up again, and you're still going through pain because not everything is gone that needs to go. And then you think, I can't let this go, and in the end you let it go, and then you think, but this I will never let go, and then you let it go, and you're gravitating towards ground zero. Okay, now the thing is, you will then understand that you will put together puzzle parts. You will think about the past, all the situations. You were confused. And you will put together all these puzzle parts when you have been 1,000 times. You have said the right things. You have already felt there is something wrong. You stumbled, but then you went back to sleep because you just couldn't do the changes, and people also helped you to go back to sleep. They want to keep you sleeping. They want to keep you sedated and working. You're still in the matrix. You're still under your wheel. So And when you realize this, then you will get more trust into your intuition, and I will make videos how you can wake up your intuition even more and push it, because intuition is something that we not learn it at schools. It's the opposite. In our modern society, in our daily life, intuition gets suppressed because they suppose that we make all decisions with our mind only and calculate things. But intuition means that you immediately have the right feeling, the right information from your all experiences that you ever made, all the experiences even your ancestors made. It's all in your DNA. You have it all inside you. It's a quick decision, a profoundly very good decision that is often not the same as what your brain would tell you if you just calculate it, but we learn not to trust it. And once we wake up, we learn to trust it again and go with the gut feeling, with the intuition. And this helps us to discern complex situations, to see through the motives of people. You see through them, you see the masks that they wear, you see all the invisible things. And once this process starts, you will get all kinds of crazy things will happen. You get like spiritual downloads, you could say, when you wake up in the night at 2 o'clock, whatever. You have to put your awareness to this topic. Your consciousness is a magic tool. As soon as you put something in the focus of your consciousness, it changes. It already starts to change in your favor, actually. And you get all these informations. You connect more to yourself, to nature, to the cosmos, however you see it, to God, to Allah, whatever, how you call it. You connect to these things that actually matter, but they are not matter. It's mind over matter in this case. And you disconnect more from the material things and completely from people who overstep borders, who come into your private sphere. You pull up new boundaries, you install them, you push the people out of your private sphere and tap into your own energy. You take all the energy back, and you will and this all will help you to activate the intuition that is the key to the spiritual invisible world. And one last thing I want to give to you on your way. I want you to be my companions, and if you subscribe to this point of view, subscribe to my channel. I don't want you to be followers. I don't want you to be dependent. I want you to be independent. And if you meet so-called spiritual leaders that claim to have exclusive information or abilities that only they have and they can give it to you, they want to addict you and make you independent. They want to put a veil over you. They don't want you to wake up. This is just business or a form of abuse and tapping into your energy. They want you to give up yourself. And this is delusion. They are in self-delusion and they want you to believe their delusion, and this will be a perfect circle then, because then you validate their delusion and then they can believe their own self-delusion. Yes, it's that weird. A cult is weird. We are not a cult, we're independent persons and we're companions, and we're not in competition. We're on the same level. Rasta! Okay, I am very thankful that you are here with me. See you on the next video.